my lovely people, welcome to Real Life with Abby. My name is Abimbola. Thanks for stopping by. So if you're new to my channel, kindly click on the red button now to subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thanks for coming back. It's really good to see you again. Please don't forget to click on the bell to turn on your notification button so you can be notified when I post new videos. So today we're going to be discussing Adetutu OJ, you know, the Nigerian female model, the face behind the Tribal Max challenge. What Adetutu said was that she started this challenge because she wanted to be a voice to people who have experienced bullying in the past and those who are still experiencing bullying, and she wanted to catch Rihanna's attention as well. She wants to model for Rihanna's cosmetic line. So she posted the video and asked people to share the video so that this could get to Rihanna. Adetutu is advocating that parents should not give their children Tribal Max just because babies are not able to consent to living with such for the rest of their lives. Her challenge actually earned her a BBC interview, and in the interview she stated, "The Tribal Max challenge, I started it to show more awareness. People are talking about how to conceal their marks, but this is me. You can be anything you want to be. Don't let your scars bring you down." That was what she said in the BBC interview. Adetutu is a single mom. Apparently she got pregnant when she was a teenager, and the man responsible for the pregnancy asked her to keep it. So when she told him she was pregnant, he asked her to keep the pregnancy. And then a few days later, she said she went to his house and discovered that this man had moved and she didn't know his whereabouts. Nobody was able to tell her where this man had gone. So he just disappeared into thin air after telling her to keep the pregnancy. And she said she had to give the baby up for foster care for some years because she couldn't take care of the baby then. She was a teenager and there was no money, nothing. So she gave the baby up for foster care for some years, and then she went back to get the baby when she was able to stand on her own 2 feet. Anyone can be bullied. Anyone at all can be bullied. We can all be bullied. We are all open to bullying for whatever reason. Bullies are just nasty people. They don't care who you are. They don't care how you feel. They just want you. They just want to bring you down, and they will bully you. So I cannot really imagine what Adetutu must have passed through before she came into limelight, just because she had Tribal Max, and Tribal Max that she had no say in. She was given by her parents as a baby. So it's really unfortunate. But she reported that she was bullied because of those Tribal Max, and she said that her boyfriends were ashamed of her and that some of them avoided being seen with her during the day. So they all avoided seeing her during the day. They didn't want people to see her with them during the day and saw her during the night. So now that Adetutu has become popular, she's become a model, she's been on BBC, she's a celebrity now, she's been followed by Rihanna on Instagram. Her baby daddy has decided to show up after 9 whole years. So the guy that disappeared when she told him she was pregnant 9 years ago, now that she's become famous, he's decided to come back, wanting to be a part of her life. So the Tribal Marks don't matter anymore. He's back because she's now famous. Imagine what fame can do. She even said that her other boyfriends are trying to come back into her life, but she's not gonna let them in. If it was you, would you let them in? I wouldn't let them in. Those people are nasty. They are not human beings. I wouldn't let anybody like that back into my life. Anyway, so what shall we say about these bullies? Personally, I would say bullies are sadists. They have problems themselves that they cannot deal with, and they want to take it out on people who they think they are more vulnerable, who they think belong to one stereotype or the other. So bullies, yes, they are human beings, but they have problems deep down inside them. They have problems that they are not able to deal with. So the only way to make them feel better is to bully people who they think they are better than in one way or the other. So if you're fat, they will bully you. If you're slim, they will bully you. You have Tribal Marks, they will bully you. If you are short, they will bully you. If you are too tall, they will bully you. So it doesn't really matter. Bullies will bully when they want to bully because they are not secure themselves. They are sadists. So when you get bullied, try to look at people who are bullying you as sadists. Try to see them as people who cannot cope with their own problems. That's the best way to really deal with it. So if you think of them as though this person has problems, that's why this person is trying to bully me, maybe that will help. If you try to satisfy everybody, you will suffer. So just try to satisfy yourself. Do what makes you happy. Satisfy yourself and be sure that you're satisfying God. Do what makes God happy. Do what will make you happy, but be sure that what you're doing will not make God angry with you. Just forget about these bullies. They are animals in human skin. There's one, I remember one Ebenezer based song that says it basically means that there's nothing you can do in this world to satisfy people. So just be yourself, enjoy yourself, ignore those people that think they are better than you for whatever reason. Some people may be asking and maybe wondering why Adetutu was dating guys that were avoiding being seen with her during the day. But there's something we need to consider, that someone that is constantly bullied, probably she wouldn't have had any faithful friends, would have been grateful for any kind of attention. So if somebody comes to her to show her some kind of affection, some attention, she would have been grateful at that time. She may not even have been able to understand, or she may not have noticed that they were avoiding being seen with her in the daytime until much later. So it may have been something that she realized after she's actually gone out with them, and maybe having a flashback, be thinking, oh, this guy actually avoided being seen with me. I never saw this guy during the day. They preferred to see me during the night. So she may not really have known at the time she was dating these guys. We all want to be loved and we want to feel loved. Who really doesn't want to be loved? Who doesn't want to feel loved? You want to think that somebody likes you for who you are. So any type of attention you get at that time, you may not really think about the sincerity of that friendship that you are having at that time. Bullies are very wicked. They have no conscience at all. They don't consider how the other person may be feeling at that particular time. All they want is that they feel better in themselves when they bully other people, when they make other people look so small, when they make other people feel sad, when they make other people weep. They don't really care how that person is feeling. All they can think about is their selfish self at that particular time. And you know, bullying has actually cost a lot of young children their lives. It's damaged some of them with beyond repairs. It's cost them so much damage that some of them have actually gone ahead to take their own lives because they've been bullied. They've been destroyed. They can't even make a headway. A lot of people drop out of school because they are being bullied by these animals. Research shows that when people are being bullied, they find it difficult to discuss with people. They find it difficult to talk about it, even to the people that are closest to them. They find it embarrassing to talk about it, to tell somebody that this is what I'm going through, because they think they are at fault. They think there's something wrong with them, and that's why they are being bullied. But that's not the truth. There's nothing wrong with you. The person bullying you is the person that has a problem. So you need to realize that if you're being bullied, you need to realize that it's not you that has the problem. It's the person that is bullying you that has a problem, not you. A lot of people end up with mental health problems when they've been bullied and they haven't been able to talk about it. So because they bottle things up, they end up with depression. They end up with so many other mental health problems. So you need to speak up. You need to talk to people who can help you. You need to seek help from family members. You need to seek help. If you're a young person, you need to seek help from your parents. You need to seek help from your siblings and anyone that you know can actually support you. You need to understand that this is not your fault, that the problem is the person that is bullying you. And the earlier you speak about it, the better, the earlier somebody can help you to overcome this bullying, and so that you will not be destroyed. I'm really glad that Adetutu has come out with this challenge, because she's a typical example to show that everything is possible with determination and with God on your side. Although we all have different resilience levels, but you should never let bullying damage you. You need to be able to stand, and you need to have the last laugh. That's the best thing. Look at Adetutu now. Yeah, even with her fame, some people will still bully her. They will still say, oh, she's this, she's that. But she hasn't allowed it to damage her. She's made something out of her life. So you need to look up to people like that to help you, and see them as some kind of role model, that whatever you are going through right now, whatever bullying anyone is dishing out at you, you can make something out of your life, and you need to be the ones who have the last laugh, not those bullies. They are animals. Okay, my people, so what do you think? What are your thoughts about bullying? Have you been bullied, or have you bullied someone and have you repented, or are you still a bully? Let's have a conversation around this issue. Leave your comments in the comment section. Please like, share and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.